Hi, everybody. Good evening. Thank you very much for coming. I won't bore you for too long, but doing this event here is just great because I'll take you back to about 2005, right? At the start of a beautiful relationship with this young man here, and I used to walk around London looking for free wall space to put up photos, desperately trying to sell stuff. And I remember walking down the road here, probably about this time of year, about 5 years ago. And I noticed this chap in here, and what looked like a very nice little gallery with another lady, and they were putting up these really interesting black and white photos that looked sort of vintage. So I walked in, I said, "Hello, I'm Andy, I'm a photographer, how are you?" And I sort of barged my way into this hanging of this gallery. And that's how I got to know Stephen. And it's really funny because the show that they were putting up was a show of the dad of your business partner at the time? Jane, yeah. Who was a lovely English gentleman who lived in Borneo way back. And these are his photos that he had taken back in the 60s and 70s. And they were all single prints. They were film prints. And he had sort of dug them out. And he had made these little cards of these wonderful photos of people in longhouses back in the 60s and 70s. I think he was probably one of the first people, except for Helen, to have been out there.
Probably.
Visiting your mom, yeah. So, and here we are 5 years later, and so much has happened, and we've just come back, this year from our first trip to launch this business, and it was in Borneo. So it was kind of a full circle and a really nice story. And in 5 years, we've become really good friends, and I've gone from being kind of a corporate guy, trying to be a creative guy, and I've actually become much more of a creative guy and sort of doing stuff that I love. I met the woman of my dreams over here, who's and we just got this great group of people. So thanks for coming. Just 2 or 3 words about Explorenation. This is an idea that Stephen had probably about 3 years ago, and I was kind of skeptical, saying, "Oh, who's gonna pay us to kind of take him on holiday and take pictures?" And then we noticed that there's this kind of digital paradox going on, where everyone these days has a really nice camera, but everyone puts it on program and goes click. And that gets you a decent picture, but there isn't much sort of creative exploration. So we thought, well, why don't we take people who are hopefully cash rich, but certainly time poor, and take them to interesting places, and sort of mix ecotourism and cultural exploration with creative exploration.
That's right.
And that was it. And that sort of seems to get some I don't know, it hit a chord with a lot of people. And so Explorenation was born. So the idea is cultural exploration around the world. With sort of environmentally responsible travel. So we use local partners everywhere, and we stay in sort of local accommodation and really give you a sense of the local culture. But we have workshops every day, morning and afternoon, on photography topics. And then we use technology in the evening to download photos and have a really nice big projector and a screen. And we were out in the jungle with Alec, about 6 months ago, with bugs flying all across the screen, and in fact, we couldn't distinguish his insects on the photographs from the insects on the screen. But it works really nicely because we're out during the day doing stuff, and it's practical learning. And then in the evening, you sit around with a glass of wine, and you actually look at each other's work, and you can look at the technical aspects of it, but also the creative and sort of emotional aspects of it, and it really works well. So we're really excited about it. There's a flyer here which just talks about our agenda for next year. We decided to do 4 trips, so that's doubling our business, which is pretty cool. Digital photo editing here in London, Venice for Carnival, which is going to be interesting with all the costumes in February, Morocco, Rajasthan. We just got back from Rajasthan, and we've got a little taster book there. Wave the book, darling. And where else? Oh, Istanbul. So Morocco. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So Morocco, Istanbul, Rajasthan, and Venice, and a little bit of technical sort of support here in London with digital darkrooms and stuff like that. So that's it. We're excited. We hope you are too. Enjoy the wine. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas. Thanks for coming. And stay in touch. We're on the website and Facebook and everything else, so it's easy to find us. This is a slideshow of places we've been this year and also some places we're going next year. And I think that's it.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Just browse through the books, and any questions, we're here to sort of answer them.
Yeah, and you don't need to be an expert. This is for people who are interested in exploring their own creativity, who've got a camera or are going to get a camera, and just want to do some exploration and shift their level up a notch.
And there's 3 or 4 of the people here that have been on our trips.
Yeah, that's right.
there are
Victims, put your hands up. So, anybody wants to know what it's really like to spend 4 nights at 90 degrees and 100% humidity in a longhouse in Borneo, you can ask people with their hands up, and they'll tell you just how fun it can be.
They survive. That's the main thing.
Yeah, they're back to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Good. So enjoy the evening. We're open for a couple of hours yet, so just finish the wine, have a good time, and thanks for coming.
Thank you.